Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Derek Demore, Futures Networks Live. We're going to go over opening bell and look at our triple play charts and hopefully see what's going to happen for the rest of the day. Our indicators, back-tested indicators, historically were for a down, but recently they've been for an up. A couple things I did not notice was that the 10 was just about to cross the 21 period, which, going into opening bell is a good sign. And I went long everything. I went long in my limit orders. But what's funny is I put limit orders on because I'm trying to set 6 trades all at once with different ATM strategies and everything. So it's a little bit chaotic. So I put on these limit orders. Well, the market actually went down right at the end and got better entries at market than my limit orders. So, but I didn't know that was going to happen. So you can kind of see what happened. We filled right on the first candlestick for the 10 points, 70 to 80 on the Russell. We got in on at 13,848 on the, I know that doesn't look like market. I clicked it when it went down real quick, kind of got us in and filled at 72 for the 24 points. And this one took a while. I ended up splitting contracts, taking one at 6 and just to do the video. And then I'm going to wait for the other one to go to 989. So it's going to be 80, 85 and 89 to give me the total. So it might do it while we're talking right here, the total of the 8 points that's needed. So right now we're extremely close to that. We've basically gotten 88.50. So we're half a point away from getting full 8 points on the S&P. All right. So let's all around, that's 42 points. I didn't take any extra. I could have on the NASDAQ. I could have taken quite a bit, let one run because it looked very bullish to me. And then we can look at the end of day yesterday, see how we did, and then see where we're going. We're getting back above the 200 period big time on the 1 hour charts. We're just about to cross the 1 hour on the NAS, and we came down and kind of touched it on the S&P. So very bullish looking today overall. Just a side note, we just hit 89, so we did fill for the full amount. So end of day call, let's see, 4,200. So I missed it by 3.25 points. It ended up back below the R2, not between the upper trend line and the all-time high, which is kind of interesting. That might suggest a turnaround today. On the dailies, it does look like a turnaround, but we've kind of already made it back down here. Now, are we going to say that's it? There's hardly any wick on this. Does that mean we're going to kick down and come back down to the 10 period or maybe the pivot point? It's going to be interesting. I don't think there's going to be any middle ground today. Being a Friday, I anticipate way down here or back up even above the all-time high closing. So we shall see. We shall see. And the NASDAQ, very similar in some ways. A lot of blue on the dailies, but we've had a lot of back and forth. Yesterday was crazy. It did come down and touch the diamond and ended up pulling back almost to the spot. So we missed this by say 43 to 66. So that's 24 points, which is 5 points on the S&P. Now where to end up? I'm going to do the same kind of thing. Split the uprights right now. I think we're going down, the bottom area of this, maybe just below the 21 period, or we're going to end up kind of up in this upper echelon. Up here. Maybe not quite all-time highs, but in this area. Yeah, the M2K, I felt bullish yesterday, but it went the other direction. It was very similar to the NASDAQ. So that one I completely missed. not surprising if you're going to take an opportunity like that to think it's going to come back up to the bottom of a channel, but instead it went down and retested the 10 period. So that would have been my last choice. So today, going to do the same thing, this area, or back up, you know, in above the 2300, maybe even a little higher. All right. So this will be my final call on the M2K. All right. So this was our total 42 points, 276 MES, 2760. Well, total, all three markets. My LO entries weren't any better today. In fact, they were a little worse, but it all worked out. And like today. So thanks for being part of Futures Networks Live, Futures to More, and positive points for breakfast. Happy trading. Have a great and safe weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.